Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today is the last day of June Lit Coding Challenge and the problem is Bird Search 2. So this is very famous problem in the interviews problem. So given a 2D word and a list of birds from the dictionary, find all the words in the board. Each word must be constructed from letters of sequentially adjacent cells where adjacent cells are those horizontally or vertically neighboring. In the same letter cell may not be used more than once in a word. So we are given a list of birds like oath, pea, eat, and rain, and are given a word as well, board of characters. So we have to search which word we can form with the four diagonally, like four up and down and left and right neighbors. So if we see start, so one way we can solve this problem, what we can do, we will take this example. Let me take this example and try to explain you more in detail. So okay, so let me increase the font size. Yeah, so here we have these birds. So if so let's pick a one word like oath, OATH from the dictionary. Take the word by words from the dictionary and look for the first occurrence of this character in our grid. So if we scan, this is our grid. So if we start from here 0 comma 0, we found the O itself here. Then we will call four directional DFS search in the four direction, like the right, down, up, and left, and then check if we are finding. So here if we go to the right call, we are getting character A, this will continue. Then if we go to the downside, we are getting character T, and then we go more down, we are also getting the character H. So we are able to find this dictionary word oath in our board, and we use only one. So this is our oath word. Similarly, if we look for PEA, so as we can see, there is no P character itself in our grid, so we don't have this word. So we found this word. Now for third word, eat. If we see, we have E here, then we call left, then A, then T. So we found the eat as well in our dictionary. So let me change this color of this. So this is eat here. So we got the eat in our dictionary. Now if we look for rain, R is there, but after that if we see closely in four direction, we don't have any A, and other than one R, we don't have any other R in our board. So we don't have rain as well in our dictionary. So the one approach is what we can do. We will take the each words and start processing word character by character and look for that character in our board and then call the DFS. So what we can do, we will write a one method, check for exist, and we will pass the current word here, and the word is always there, word, and the current word, the word we are searching from the dictionary. This method will check first, find out we will use the two for loops for scanning I from 0 to length of the word. So word dot length, and similarly another for loop which will go from j is equal to 0 for the columns to board of 0 dot length, and then we will call the DFS method from here and check if, and before that we will first have to find out the which coordinate I comma j the first character of our current word is matching. The character board of I comma which coordinate character of our word, the word we are searching of word of 0, let's say. So or get char, we can use the get char method. So this is what, and we will write DFS method. So DFS method will have the signature like DFS, which will get the word again, and there we need to pass the visited array as well. We will mark there visited or not already, and the index I comma j, here the first character found, and the word itself, and there is a position, or let's say length, we can call it length. We will count the length, and based on the length of the running length, this will from here it will start from 0, and then we will pass as 1 and check. So but if you do this approach is like very slow and time consuming. Another way what we can do, we will form the try of all the dictionary word, like try tree of this dictionary words. So as we already solved a problem of try implementation in mail it coding challenge, there was one problem. I will share the link of problem as well as the video link of what I shared. So what we can do, we will build the try node. So we will create a try node here. So as we have only English 26 small characters, so we will use the array of 26. So we will use the try node data structure and use the as a 26 characters. So we will create try node. So this we will do in the code. Let me just explain you how the try will form with that. What we can do, we will make the structure. So the O character will come here. From the root we will have null, nothing is here. This is our root part, and we from here the try will start. So first we will get on the first level, there is one side we will get the O, and after that we will go down A, and then we will go more down, we will get the T, and we will go more down, we will get the H. So this is our first word. When we reach end of the word, we will create another word which will hold the word actual word string, which is O A T H, that we will use if we found end of the word, we will use and add this string in our result. So same, now add the second word, which is P, then E, and then A, and after that another is E and A and the T. Similarly R A I N. So this is our try. So what we can do, once we constructed the try, we have to build the try and try node. We will start from the board here and look for the character, first character, and compare if we have the first character in our try, like with the first level. If we will check if we have this in this level, the character we found here at 0,0, then we will call the DFS and check whether it is not the end of the word. If it is not end of the word, we will update our node, try node, which will start from the root, current node, which will start from the root, and we will update this once we found any character. If we don't found, we will just return, and we will call the try node in the for DFS again in the for direction here, and before that we will mark the visited using the in the same grid. We will update the current character with the some special character, let's say, which is not in our English 26 character, let's say star. So we will mark it as star, and then call the DFS in all the four direction, this right, up, down, and left, and continue to the, and there is another check. We will check if it is end of the word is not null, which means we will reach the found that word in our board. So this is like, first we need to implement try and build the try tree from all the dictionary words. So let's start the implementation. So for implementation, we need to create a try node here class. So let me call it try node and copy it because we need to use lots of place this. So try node of array of 26, let it call children, which is new try node of 26 array of size, and then there is a string which is word. Okay, so now we need to build write a method which is our method, and that will return again try node, and which is called build try. So we will build the try and using the string all the words from the dictionary words. So how we will build, we will first take the try node root here, which is create try node, and then we will scan through all the words. So W in words, and create the current take the current ref pointer to the root. So root, and then iterate all the word in character wise. So here character C in all the W dot to char array. So we will iterate all the characters, and then we will get the index where this will fit. So this should be C minus A. We are taking index down from 0 to 26. Otherwise the ASCII value of C is I guess 99. So here we will check if our current dot children is not null at that index. If it is null, we will initialize current dot children of I is equal to new try node, and then we will update our current to next current dot next. This is same as that what we build the try in our previous question. You can check out if you are not familiar with the try data structure. So we will do the children of I, and once we done with the current one word, then we will update our current dot word with the word w, and in the end we will just return the root. So this is what we done with the try implementation. Now we will implement our actual method. So here we need a list of a string first, which is called result. We have to use as a reference pointer in our DFS method and return as a result as well. So this will be array list, and we also need to build a try node, which is called, let's say, root, and we will call the build try method and pass the all the words, and after that we will iterate the board with int I is equal to 0, where I less than board dot length, and I plus plus, and after that again for int j is equal to 0, j less than board of 0 dot length, and j plus plus. We will call the DFS method, the signature of DFS method. We will pass the board and the index I, j, and the try root, which is root, and the result reference point. This will be our holding the result list, and we will in the end return the result. So this is what. Now let's implement the DFS method. So for DFS method, we will write a private method which is a void type, and the DFS, which will get a character to the board, and here int I, int j, and the and the try node again, which is root, and the list of string, which is result. Okay, so this is a method signature for DFS method. So now what we will do, we will first pick the character from the board at I comma j, and just check if the character is the change that I discussed with the, we will replace the character with the special character star, and also we will check if this like root dot char is having the nodes or not. So we will check the if there is already children or not. Root dot children at the c minus a, like this is index down to 0 to 26, that's why we subtracting a. If it is null, like we don't have any further try branch in our try, so which means we just return from here. And another thing, now we will check if root dot word is not equal to null, which means we found a word, which means we found the bird. So before that we will update our root because we have the path on that. So root is equal to root dot children of c minus a, and now we will check if whether we got the word or not. So root dot, if it is not null, then we will update, add that word in our result list, which is root dot word. Okay, and now we also need to update the root dot word to null because we want to remove the duplication, because this word may we come again in the another call. So we, that's the reason we are updating with that word, because we already took in our list. So now for the backtracking we will use, so we will update first the coordinate, the character at I comma j with a special character which is star here, and then we will check if our I is greater than 0, which means we can call the left side, which is DFS of board comma I comma j. So we have to call the left side, subtract I with 1, and the root, and the result pass this same as it. Similarly, we will check for the right side call. This is right left call. Now we will check for the j minus j value. If j is greater than 0, which means we can call the upside. So DFS of board I j minus 1 comma root comma result. Similarly, we will check if I is less than board dot length minus 1, which means we will call the down or not. So this one is up call basically, not the left, I miss, and this is left in our 4 directional, and this call we are writing to go, which is DFS of board, this should be board comma, and this I plus 1 comma j comma root comma result. Okay, and this call is down. Similarly, the last call is if j is less than board of 0 dot length minus 1, then we will call DFS of board comma I comma j plus 1 comma root comma result. Once we are done with all of them, all of the 4 calls, 4 direction call, we will backtrack the our original character I comma j with the original character c. This is the backtrack if we don't found the solution. So this is our code here. So let's just compile it. So it is compiled and we are getting expected result. The order doesn't matter here. So let's submit our solution. So it is accepted. So this is like a bit hard problem, so you can do the practice, learn the little bit about the DFS as well as backtracking approaches. So let's talk about the time complexity. So here the time complexity, let's say we call the average word length from our dictionary is, let it call WL is the average word length of the dictionary bird, and m is number of rows, n is number of columns of our grid. So for every word we are calling in the 4 directions. So this will be 4 to the power average word length, and we are also calling for every bird. So this is WL and 4 to the power WL, plus we are going through whole grid, so which is m of n, m into n. So this is our time complexity, which is kind of exponential. So this is exponential part here. So this is the time complexity of our solution. And what is the space complexity? So for space complexity, we are storing all of the word in the trie node. So which is, and also we can say if we have total length of the word include all the words in our dictionary k, so this is O of k. Thank you. If you like my solution, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for the upcoming July series as well as the LeetCode contest problem. I do share my videos.